I served in Parliament with Michael Manley. I have absolutely no doubt that he meant well. His passion for the upliftment of the poor, for economic equality and justice, and for protecting the rights of the working class, those things can never be questioned. When he came to power in 1972, unemployment was recorded at 24%. Stark poverty stared you in the face, especially in the overcrowded settlements that had mushroomed in the corporate area and major town centers, populated mainly by people who had migrated from the rural communities in search of a piece of the industrialization pie. The trickle-down wasn't trickling down fast enough. The rural folk hardly fared any better as they became casualties of the precipitous decline of the export agriculture sector, sugar and bananas. Inequalities in income and standards of living were an embarrassment. This provided fertile ground for discontent, better must come, and a yearning for change, power for the people. Considerable effort had been made to provide opportunity-creating and social protection programs. 50 junior secondary schools were built to expand access to secondary education. Several trade training centers were opened. Cash transfers were provided through the Old Age Assistance Program to help indigents. And the National Insurance Scheme was established. Special incentives were offered to investors to locate their factories outside of the corporate area in order to spread the employment opportunities. But these were not nearly enough to staunch the discontent. Michael Manley was the perfect champion for a situation such as this. Many people hold fast to the view that the period of the 70s is when Jamaica's economic journey was derailed, and that is the root cause of our anemic performance since then. I believe that this is oversimplistic, a too convenient way of finding someone or something to blame. There is no doubt that in terms of the economy, that period set us back considerably. But there are countries that have suffered far greater calamities, including devastating and protracted civil wars, but have been able to recover and find a path to sustain growth. Many of those who boarded one of the 5 flights a day returned, even if their luggage was a bit lighter on the return journey. Kuan Yew gave his assessment of Michael Manley's adventure into socialism when he wrote, and I have references in the text which I believe will be circulated, when he wrote that on his second visit to Jamaica in April of 1975 to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government Conference, he found that Manley, quoting him, presided over the conference with panache and spoke with great eloquence, but I found his views chaotic. He advocated a redistribution of the world's wealth. The policies of the government were ruinous. Thereafter, I read the news of Jamaica with greater understanding, end of quote.